What is up, A team? Welcome back. AuzSOME here. Hope everyone's having an awesome day, or not, depending on where you're at, but hope it's awesome. And yes, we're back at it today to talk more about some crypto here, to talk more about obviously the markets and where they're at. Markets actually are not looking too bad. I mean, obviously down from where we were, a couple months ago, but I mean, we're still treading through this pretty nicely. I think that we have a really, really big week this week. I think this week is really going to set the tone for what's to come, whether we're going to be very bearish or whether we're going to be very bullish. And I know that a lot of people are talking about this. Obviously with the Fomc meeting coming up here, we're going to have the economic projections up here. Big week coming up here. I think it's probably going to be the biggest week we've had in years, just because of where we're at economically. You have Jerome Powell coming out here talking about how the economy actually looks good. However, you have a lot of people out here feeling that the economy and or the United States is going to go into a recession. The big thing we got to worry about is stagflation here, right? Obviously, inflation is one of the biggest issues, if not the biggest issues when it comes to our economy, when it comes to just everything. And that's the biggest thing we got to actually worry about is stagflation. And I do think that maybe not today, or this Wednesday. I do think that we're going to have some rate drops come. I think they're going to come faster than normal. I think a lot of this is with the markets, the downturn in the markets. I think a lot of this tariff talk, all that is creating this correction in the market, which we've seen. I mean, it's pretty obvious that there's been a massive correction in the market. A lot of these cryptos are down 50, 60%. The NASDAQ went through a correction. The S&P 500 went through a correction. Everything's gone through a correction now. Is the correction over is the biggest question. And I do think that, obviously, I think Trump has he doesn't want the economy to tank, because I do think if the numbers come out here, we could go into a recession, right? It'll be very interesting to see what happens this week. I don't know what's going to happen. I think a lot of people want us to, a lot of us content creators or people who talk about crypto, they want us to come out and tell them what is going to happen. And, that's the hardest part. You had a guy come out yesterday, put out like a $325 million short on Bitcoin. And that's kind of crazy to think, right? His liquidation is at 85,000. So we'll see if actually Bitcoin can go back up to 85,000. Again, if a rate cut comes tomorrow or on Wednesday, or we get rate cuts that are projected here in May, which I think May will probably be a rate cut, we should actually have some really, really good news. We should have some good markets. But here we are, sort of flat for the most part. I mean, XRP is sitting here at 234. Bitcoin's still sitting around 83. You got HBAR sitting around 19 cents. A lot of the cryptos that we're trading in here have kind of gone flat over the last, probably 4 or 5 days. Little ups and downs, but nothing too crazy. So before we jump into everything, I do want to say what's up to everyone here. I'll be scrolling fast, so if I miss some of your names, I am sorry. But we got Seiko Hunt in the house here. What's up, Seiko? Good to see you, man. Autopops, Ian, William, good to see you guys. Appreciate you being here. Carl, Gregor, what's up, man? We got Z Goals in the house here. Good to see you. Good to see you. Kenny G, what's up, man? Dennis, Big B, Chameleon, Pipeline. Appreciate you guys all being here. Kango, Stop Sign, good to see you. 808 Mimi, what's up? Anti-Rock. It's good to see Anti-Rock. I haven't seen Anti-Rock in a minute. What's up, man? Decrypto. Yeah, appreciate each and every one of you being here. We got Trent in the house here. Scott Starling. All right. So let's actually jump into there. As I said earlier, the markets are a little bit flat right now. 0.31% down on the day, basically. Sitting around a $2.72 trillion in terms of market cap here. So again, nothing too crazy. The market is flat. Bitcoin 83.5. You got right here Ethereum trying to get back in that 1900, almost a 2000 marker. XRP 234. And then, like I said, HBAR, Chainlink, all those are sitting pretty flat for the most part. But it is nice to sort of see that we are trying to work our way up. One positive thing here is you can see XRP is up 12.22% over the last 7 days. So if you were able to buy that dip, that's sitting pretty nicely right now. A lot of these cryptos have worked their way back up here to try to give you some profits if you're in a little bit of a swing trade there. So good thing to see here. We obviously saw the stock market today. This morning, the stock market was down. Now it's starting to work its way back up here. There was a little bit of a correction here. I think NASDAQ was almost 100 points down this morning, now sitting around 68. The Dow plus 241 or 214 right now, and the S&P 500 up only 8 points. So there is a little bit of a correction comeback right now. You can see right now the retail sales did come out here, and it showed that there was an increase by 0.2% in February. They were actually expecting us to have less spending here in February. So through the spending up less than expected. So this could be looked at as positive, which is probably why the market hasn't taken a dip. It says retail sales increased by 0.2% on the month, better than the downwardly revised decline of 1.2 the prior month. So again, this could be something that could be leading up to the economic projections of Wednesday. This could actually help out a little bit to show that, although they're expecting spending to be down, spending is actually up right now. Also, you guys can see out here the good old sales of eggs, right? Eggs are actually down significantly right now. I mean, we're almost down almost, what did they say, 3 times what it was before. So even egg prices are coming down. So if you're going to project anything, just go look at egg prices. I guess that's the biggest thing. So those are where we're at right now when it comes to where the market's at. I was just looking at the charting right here and the conference. So as you guys know, Wednesday is the big day. We got a big week ahead of us. But I mean, right now you got the Fed press conference with Jerome Powell. You got the FOMC economic projections. You got the interest rate coming out here. So again, very, very big week. I think this is easily the biggest week we've had all year, just because of where we've been. We keep saying big weeks, but I mean, after we've seen the ups and downs, the inflation, where the markets have been, massive corrections. I mean, it really does lead up to this week of March. I mean, we didn't have an FOMC meeting in February. This will be the first one in literally almost 60 days. And this is going to be big for a lot of what we're wanting here in terms of an economic projection, that is. So this will be pretty crazy. Egg, $15 for a dozen in San Diego. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think we're down to like I think it's like $10.99 right now for a dozen. So I don't think we're quite up there. Yeah, and then again, everyone's kind of worried about April 1st, about the tariffs. Again, the tariffs are a negotiation tactic. I mean, this is something that they talked about multiple times. Nothing's set in stone. I mean, Trump has come out and said multiple times that he's willing to revise, willing to take away, add whatever needs to be done to make sure people are not taking advantage of America. That's really what it comes down to. So to me, doesn't mean that the tariffs are going to be stuck there forever. Doesn't mean that. I think really what it comes down to is he wants to create fair trade deals between the U.S. and whatever country is out there. And some of them have already turned over a leaf. Like India has come to an agreement with trade. Mexico has come to an agreement with some trade. So, we'll see what happens. I get that there's fear out there. April 1st is kind of like the date to cause fear in the markets. But I mean, I'm not sweating it, dude, because I think that May is probably, like I said, if we don't get a rate cut coming tomorrow or on Wednesday, I definitely think that May is going to have some kind of rate cut. I know originally here in January, they said no rate cuts. I think that's completely that's got thrown out the window, dude. Like there has to be rate cuts coming here. The rate cuts are going to be the only thing that actually will probably keep America from tumbling into a recession. Just my personal opinion, but I mean, to each our own on that. Also, there's a lot of positive things still coming. I mean, we're going to have rate cuts, and then we're going to have probably a big tax package for a lot of people here. I know that a lot of rich people, a lot of millionaires, and a lot of businesses are going to save a ton of money through the tax proposal that's going to come through. That President Trump's going to sign out. Hopefully, it passes the Senate in the House, or passes the Senate in the House, and gets approved. But there will be a tax package presented. I mean, Trump did it in 2016. I guarantee you, he's already announced he's going to be doing it here anyways. So I get that he's going to probably save a lot of rich people some money, which is what a lot of people don't like hearing. But I mean, that's what's going to fuel a lot of this economy. It's what's going to fuel the markets. Take it or leave it, I guess, at that point. But I mean, we want money to come into the markets. And the only way you get more money to come into the markets is if you tax the corporations and a lot of the other people. We'll save money as well as retail investors and middle-class people. I think a lot of us will save money as well, and be able to put that back into the market too. So with all that, I did want to look at this pricing here. We're at 234 right now. Dude, it was so crazy. This thing came down to 220, almost 225 again last night. So as you guys know, we were buying up this dip right here. It went all the way up to 250. I did sell my little swing trade here. I made like a little over like $800, I think, on this. And this thing came back down. I had another buy order sitting here at 225. I still have my buy order sitting at 225 for XRP. I thought I was going to hit yesterday, missed it by 0.0078%, which is or 0.0078 cents. I missed my 225 again. Kind of sad, but it's okay. I thought I was going to hit that and it bounced back up nicely. Would have been a nice little swing trade today if I hit that 225 and bounce back up where it is right now. I'd be up roughly probably about $400, almost $500. So yeah, I was kind of disappointed when I saw that hit and actually I didn't get it. So I was like, oh man, I thought I was going to get it. So 226 again, that happened over here a couple times, through the last couple months, but almost got it again. Dude, what do you think about XCN? Let's see here. Hey, Austin, where do you get? I have no idea what that is, Lloyd. The Elon AI token. I have no idea. I don't know. Probably if it's on it, it's probably on the deck side. Buying, not crying. I like that. I got to put that 0.5 of the fair value gap candle. Which one on you talking about right here, or which one are you on? You on the 4 hour? Which one are you on? You on this one right here on the 4 hour chart? Is that what you're talking about? The fair value gap right here at the 227. Is that where you're at? Irish Tiger, huge in Texas. We love Aldi. Yeah, you got. I don't. Aldi is a store, not a city, not a state. I don't even know what that is, dude. Hey Austin, I've heard anything from XLM. Is it still a good project? Yeah, XLM is still good. It's just not as sexy as like XRP and HBAR at this point. I mean, it's still a good project. I still hold a significant amount of XLM. I just don't talk about it as much. I probably should talk more about it. Just not a lot of talks about it in the market. A lot of us are more, I guess, more of my investments in HBAR and XRP. So I kind of just stay the course with that. XCN took a steamy dump. I think XCN. I haven't looked at XCN in a long time, but hopefully people were able to take some profits. That's all I really care about. No way I hoarded them all. Eggs are free for me. I just walk out. Oh, yeah, you got some chickens out there. Okay. Gold and silver are going nuts lately. Yeah, it's true. Cool Cat Crypto. What's up, man? Cool Cat Cosmos now. It's Cool Cat Crypto. I'm so used to Cool Cat Crypto. Austin, you like the high points or Drake more as an upset? Dude, that's a good question. I have to go through my March Madness. As you guys don't know, March Madness is right around the corner here, which is like a holiday for me. It's like one of the biggest events of the year for myself. I know it sounds crazy, but like I spent a lot of energy and time on my March Madness. So yeah, that's right around the corner. Austin, the way you said that. Sorry. What's up, Kenny? Yeah, it's kind of hard to say Cool Cat Cosmos. It's Cool Cat Crypto to me, so I think I'd just stick with that. What about Egg XL? I don't know enough about it, Maria. Not that it's bad. I just don't know enough about it. XDC as well. I mean, XDC is okay. Just I don't talk about it a lot. As middle class working, when companies save money, it trickles down. We used to do family events at work and Christmas bonuses. Never lacked the amount of people to get the work done, meaning short days. Yeah, I mean, dude, it is a trickle down effect for sure. Like without question, I do think that is a trickle down. What's up, Paul? Good to see you, man. Come on, man. When is the SEC case going to be dropped? Good question, man. There was actually a pretty good discussion. I think it's right here. Right here. It said the Ripple SEC case now has 2 expected outcomes with big ramifications for crypto. It says right here, Ripple is supposedly contesting the $125 million fine imposed from August 2023 ruling by Judge Torres. It says she also stated that Ripple is feeling optimistic about its plea not to pay fines because the SEC has been reversing enforcement actions against other crypto firms. It says accepting the Torres ruling as it stands would mean that Ripple is essentially agreeing to admit of wrongdoing. But now the SEC itself is seemingly unsure whether any wrongdoing actually occurred. The company has also reported filing a permanent injunction preventing it from selling XRP to institutional investors. It said right here, payments of a fine is an agreement of guilt. And this guilt is identical parallel cases when dismissed. It says the SEC appeal is not feasible. So it says right here, XP community members felt that the ruling was partial victory for Ripple. And so they felt like although they won, they also felt like they lost because they'd have to pay a fine, which again would mean that they were actually agreeing to wrongdoing. It says right here, they see that this one lawyer over here sees multiple ways to make a settlement. It says Hogan. I said right here that thread came out with Jeremy Hogan said that he particularly was intrigued about one phrase from her report here, which was Tariffs report. It says the case is in the process of wrapping up and could be over soon. He discussed the scenarios. He said, I have a hard time believing that the SEC would agree, but possibly it could agree to something more oblique, such as providing Ripple a path to actually register sales of XRP to institutional investors, meaning that Ripple could get what it needs while the SEC doesn't blatantly snub the court's order. So you got to remember, that was the biggest argument out there. I don't know if you guys remember this or not, but the biggest argument that Ripple had was that the SEC didn't give them they have to notify them that they have to actually go out there and that they are a security. So the SEC didn't actually do that for them, right? They usually they gives them a time frame to register as a security. So they'll come out and say, "Hey, you guys are a security. We give you a certain period of time, 6 months, to register as a security." And that was one of their big arguments, was that the SEC didn't even do that. And so, how can you sit here and say that we're a security and then not give us the time frame to actually do our own due diligence and register as a security? So that was one of their big arguments with Judge Torres here. And so I could actually kind of get on pathway here with what this guy is saying, is that maybe that opens up the door to where Ripple says, okay, well, if you guys are thinking that these sells to these institutional investors who bought into Ripple would be a security, now give us that pathway to actually register those that instance as a security and then move forward. I think that would actually be good, because that was the argument, was that that the SEC didn't actually give them that chance. So, because again, once the SEC deems that you're a security, they actually will give you a certain period of time to register that security. And then if you don't, then you would probably be open to fines. He said he also argued that bringing the case back to trial court could be Ripple's best option, as it would allow the judge to amend the judgment. He cited in the 2010 SEC versus Bank of America case, where Judge Rakoff approved a constant judgment despite initially believing the bank's settlement terms were too lenient. So what if the trial court refuses to amend the judgment? You're still in the same position and can still enter into the private settlement agreement. So they're basically saying, bring it back to the court, allow Judge Torres to basically re-amend the judgment that she had, and allow them to then move forward. And now, knowing that the SEC has now moved forward with a lot of these other cases and saying that, hey, we're no longer pursuing these because of X, Y, and Z, maybe that's changed Judge Torres's thoughts as well. I don't know. It sounds like a lot of judges don't actually do that. It sounds like a lot of judges don't change their decisions. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're pretty alpha in terms of personality, so they don't want to change those things over. So there's that. But there's definitely some things here that we can do, and it'll be interesting to sort of see how this plays out. Some people are thinking that we're not going to see this case end until end of 2025, which we've always heard that before. I mean, 2023, 2024, 2025 is kind of crazy. So what's up, Tip Shay? Good to see you, buddy. We got our caffeine in the house here. Pixel, what's up, man? Thanks. Hopes to see the question. Oh, you might have, I scrolled down a little bit, Pixel, so you might have to re-ask the question. Yeah, appreciate that, Big B. Question: doesn't XRP and XLM essentially have the same utility? If so, if there any real reason XLM? Well, I think XLM, so they might have the same utility, but I think where a lot of people, so XLM is kind of like, I think they're trying to do the institutional thing, but they're also trying to be the person to person transaction, kind of like what Hedera is doing as well. So I think they're trying to, encapsulate that all. XRP is really all about institutional money, right? I mean, they're trying to be Swift when it comes to cryptocurrency. They're trying to be that. They're not trying to be, a PayPal. They're not trying to be like a person to person or like a Venmo type thing. Like that's kind of like what HBAR is sort of fallen into, as being that for crypto and being that to transfer money across the blockchain. Where I think that XRP is literally trying to compete with Swift at a level where blockchain's involved. That's where I think it is. So like, I think about it like that. That's just my personal thoughts on where we're at right here. So when people talk about XRP replacing Swift, I don't think that they'll ever replace Swift, nor would I want them to replace Swift, because I think it's important that you have the only way things get better is if you don't hold a monopoly of something, it makes other things get better. And so like Swift is the monopoly of allowing institutions to make transactions across the globe. And they're allowed to do whatever the hell they want, and there's no recourse to it, right? When XRP stepped in and allowed institutions to send money, the SEC stepped in and chopped XRP off of the knees. I mean, that's the story. That's exactly what happened. And so now they're trying to get back to allowing that to happen, and that's kind of where we're at. And I think having XRP compete with something like Swift and allow institutions to choose whether they want to continue with Swift or use something like XRP or Ripple would be fantastic. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. RPM, thanks so much for the £5 super chat here. Smash the like button and lock in the rockets. I appreciate you, man. Thanks so much for the super chat, dude. And yeah, definitely hit that like button. Help push us up in the algorithm. Appreciate you a ton, man. Oh, dump XLM. Good to have both. XLM. Oh, I wouldn't dump XLM. Good to have both. Yeah, I think that they rise and fall together. So I would agree with you on that. Yeah, thank you, Seiko, Tim. Appreciate you guys. Let's see here. July 4th, rumor is a date for XRP public and private ledger merge. Have you heard of anything? I have not heard of that, Pixel. July 14th. I'll have to probably look that up, but yeah. You or anyone here going to the XRP to Las Vegas? No, but I probably will be going to the Bitcoin in Las Vegas. Pretty exciting news today. Um, uh, Pure Wallet got accepted by the Bitcoin conference to go out there and advertise, to get a booth and advertise. So we had to go through a meeting this morning at 6:30 a.m. with a group of with the Bitcoin organization that does all the big conference out there, and they approved our project. So that's really cool for Pure Wallet, and so it looks like they'll be out there. I don't know what size booth they're going to get, but I mean, it's definitely got approved, and we'll be out there for that. I'll probably go out there to support Pure Wallet and, be out there for the Bitcoin conference here at the end of May. So that's kind of cool. So if you guys want to come kick it out in May, I'll probably be there for that. Do you think XRP will be a value for Swift? Will outvalue Swift? It could. Yeah. I mean, Swift is expensive. Institutions don't want to spend money on that kind of stuff, right? So yeah, you want to kind of do that kind of stuff, right? If it's cheaper, you're definitely going to do it. BitConnect. Austin, the explanation was the plain truth. The old system is scared to lose control. Oh, 100%, Meredith. Yeah, it really is. So yeah, if you guys don't know, you have Bitcoin, Bitcoin 24 or 25. It's going to be in Las Vegas. I think it's on, what day is it? It has to be, I think it's Bitcoin 2025. Michael Sarah will be there. Yeah, Bitcoin 2025. It's going to be in Vegas. I think it's on 27th through the 29th. So that should be be right down there during Memorial Day weekend at the Venetian. And yeah, so you had to go through a process here to get approved for this. So you have to approve your project and to be a sponsor. So looks like Pure Wallet's going to be a sponsor for. I mean, we got approved. It just have to go through the next steps of setting everything up. But yeah, that's what the team came out with this morning. So hopefully they announce that on their Twitter page that they'll probably be moving forward with this. So I will go out there for that. Hell yeah, I'll support the hell out of that. Austin, you should come out to Austin, Texas, late April. A few YouTube influencers are throwing a gathering. Oh, really? That's pretty good. That's pretty cool. Pure Wallet got a little mat, no desk, just a mat on the floor. Nah, it won't be that bad, dude. Hey, and I'll take it, man. You got to start somewhere. Hey, you got to start somewhere, dude. Even if you have to start with a mat on the floor, man. Go back and look at all the big timers out. Dude, go look back at the photos of Elon Musk back in the day, man. He was living in a small ass apartment, didn't have a whole lot. Definitely fat in my Pure Wallet bag. Seems like a great project. Yeah, I'm kind of excited for it. And on top of that, like I said, the Dubai, they'll be going to the Dubai. They'll be going to Dubai for the blockchain for life as well to drop the Pure Chain. The Pure Chain is going to be coming out in the Q4 of 2025. So that's kind of what I'm excited for that as well. So a lot of things coming for this project. I do think it's pretty sweet. I might go to Vegas for that. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Would that be a gathering of cultural casino folks? I don't know. I've never been to a big. I've always wanted to go to Bitcoin, to the Bitcoin conference, but I just never gone. So this might push me over the edge to get out there. And like I said, now that Pure Wallet will most likely be a sponsor for the Bitcoin 2025, I'm pretty excited about that, dude. So we'll see how it turns out. We'll see what it does. And yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. There was an article that came out today. It said. Selling XRP at this level will be the greatest financial mistake in the history. So I guess I should ask you guys, do you think selling your XRP right now would be the greatest financial mistake in history? There was a tweet that came out where CZ retweeted a guy that said that he bought Bitcoin at 30 cents and he sold it for I can't remember what it was. I have to find it. I think CZ actually reposted it today. Let me see if I can find it. And it reminded me sort of the same situation here. Let me see if I can find the CZ post here. It was actually pretty funny. Oops, that's not the one I wanted. CZ BNB. There we go. Let's see if I can find it real quick. I might not be able to find it. He could have tweeted it a while ago. Let's see here. But basically what it was is a guy sold his XRP. He said he bought it at 30 cents. He sold it for like $1. He sold it for like $1.30 or something like that. And he said, man, I wish I would have sold it at $8. And I was like, dude, just imagine if you got your Bitcoin. He had like 1,700 Bitcoin that he bought for 30 cents and he sold it at like $1.30. And then he's like, man, I wish I would have sold it at $8. And it's like, now look at it. What if you had 1,700 and you sold it at you still had it for $100,000, $80,000, $83,000 or whatever it was. So the question is do you think that XRP could be the biggest financial mistake if you were to sell it for these pricings? And I guess that's a big question. I should probably put that in a poll if I'm going to ask anyone. Wow, my first NFT in a raffle yesterday to promote a shaman wall. Oh, nice, dude. You got an NFT. My current strategy for all my crypto is to hold long term. XRP Las Vegas. Yeah, XRP Las Vegas should be good, dude. Yeah, XRP is in May 30th through 31st. Oh, gotcha. Well, shit, if I'm down there, might as well just stay for that as well. Don't have the time in the day to swing trade or day trade. I'm hedging my bets. Okay, that's good, dude. Maria, thanks so much for the $4.99 super chat. Thanks, A-Team. I appreciate you. Did something about getting into Discord. Hopefully you got in there. Lost my job, invested my last check on XRP. Damn, King. It was 30. Yeah, that's okay. That's what it was. 30 cents to $8, right? Okay, that's what it was. 30 cents to $8. I can't remember how the story went, but that's probably kind of crazy when you think about it. So I don't know about biggest, but not the right move in my opinion. Yeah, okay, not the right move. Okay, I get what you're saying. Yes, I'm 99.6% XRP. Damn, Meredith coming in. That's a lot. Do you hold Stronghold? I do not hold Stronghold. I know what Digi wants me to hold Stronghold. Oh, was I right? Oh no, you're right. Okay, that's what I knew. It was something along those lines. I had to find it, but it's a pretty funny tweet. I remember when $5. Gosh, dang, dude, good old days. Yeah. How do I get in-team credentials for Vegas? I have to we'll get some merch or something, dude. But it says right here that amid the upsurge, several industry commentators who initially doubted its potential to recover due to lackluster performance in 2021 quickly changed their opinions. It said months later, right around billionaire, I don't know who the hell this guy is, made a U-turn acknowledging that that he was basically wrong. It said, according to him, these XRP haters FOMO'd into the market when XRP looked bullish, especially on the back on November 2024 upsurge, obviously when Trump got inaugurated. However, they chose to sell their bags at the slightest chance of bearish, especially after XRP faced resistance at $3. It says this will go down as one of the greatest financial mistakes in history. Notably, it says, for instance, last week the market implied that XRP reaching $20 would merely mark the start of the largest uptrend. And he said that at that time, he questioned investors if they have sold BTC around $500 and they realized the asset would someday reach $100,000. So he's basically comparing this XRP scenario to that of Bitcoin, in that if people are selling this for $3, they're basically, this is your chance to buy XRP at 500 or Bitcoin at when Bitcoin was $500. He's comparing XRP at $2.35 to where Bitcoin was at $500. And the question is, do you think that XRP has a chance to get to that where Bitcoin was of $100,000 or at least that X, right? So my question is, what X is that? That is roughly what? If you bought one Bitcoin at $500, I mean, that would put you, dude, that's like what is that? Was that like 100X? Dude, that's more than that. 50. If you bought it at 500, that's 100X, right? No, it's more. 50 times 200. 500. Yeah, it's a 200X, dude. So do you think the XRP can 200X from where it's at right now? So 235 times 200 would be $470. Dude, that I don't know, man. That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild, dude. Just transferred Coinbase to Pure Wallet, went through smoothly. Oh, nice, dude. Went really smooth. Yeah, the update came out, dude. So the update with Pure Wallet came out, and you can actually buy your cold storage. You can transfer. You can actually transfer in offline. Yeah, a lot of updates coming out with Pure Wallet, and oh yeah, so it says right here, great opportunities. Exciting to hear about Pure Wallet's growth. Bitcoin 2025 is set up for the largest. Yeah, so the guy just actually came through and is approving the boosts. Wow, dude, that's pretty cool. When brain is faster than your calculator, yeah, I'm trying. My brain was not fast in terms of that. I was in high school, 08, 2012, and I did a tech article in electronics class. But oh wow, dude, that's pretty cool. Six Semper. XRP was designed and planned to be $10,000 token. Yeah, it's pretty crazy now. 589, right? Yeah, it's pretty close, right? That puts it at 589. 589. That puts it right at, I mean, that's for a 200x from where it's at right now, puts it at 470. So, let's actually pull out, let's have some little fun this morning. We can always, have our lottery ticket here. Let's do our lottery ticket. You guys love when I do this. So let's go to XRP. We want the price to be 470 per price. That calculate the multiplier. It's a 200 multiplier. That puts us at roughly a market cap of $227 trillion. Jesus. So, I mean, that's a pretty big dream right now. 27 trillion. And what the XRP price would have to be at this current value for it to get there. So just think about that 27 trillion, which would be literally 1/3 of the entire, which would be about, dude, it'd be like half. That'd be like half of the United States stock market. So put that into consideration. If I got my XRP holdings over 1,000, hell yeah, dude. Biggest mistake of my life for sure. Oh yeah, not buying. You're saying not buying it? Austin, I believe Pure Wallet will 50x. I think if people actually, if it gets utilized like I want it to, I mean, I think it's gonna be legit. One of the cool things here, dude. Just speaking of this, you guys know. Hey, I just want to say, how many people here were here when I said that Pure Wallets and/or Pure Wallet should go to a zero fees? Who was here? Who was here on that stream? If you did, give me a thumbs up if you were here on that stream when I said that. Zero fees is the next big thing. Did I not say that a couple weeks ago? Give me a thumbs up if you guys heard me say that. Because I think CZ is watching my channel. I think CZ is following me secretively. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But it was just crazy that now that's kind of the word on the street, dude. I was kind of blown away to see that right here, Binance is Binance Wallet woos retail investors with free crypto swaps. So they're charging zero fees. I was like, dude, what the hell? I just said that. Like, why are our wallets not doing this more? At least trying to bring in people to use their wallets. And I said that Pure Wallet should do it. Pure Wallet is going to do it. They're going to do it for people who they're going to grandfather in any wallet. If you buy one ETH worth of Pure Wallet token, Pure Wallet will grandfather in your wallet to where you get zero fees for the rest of your life. If you buy one ETH during the pre-sale, that's what they're working on here. And so, dude, like, if you really are going to be trading on the decentralized side and you have that wallet grandfathered in, to where you pay zero fees inside your wallet, why would you not take advantage of that? And so, again, now you're starting to see the largest exchange in the world, one of the largest wallets in the world, and the Binance, Web3 wallet that's out here. They're now offering no fees on their swaps. People know how important these fees are, especially when you're trading $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. These fees rack up, dude. So, Austin, you believe Pure Wallet would 50x? 50x is a big one, dude. 50x is big. You'd have to really come out strong. But I mean, trust me, man. We've seen a lot of crazy things in this space, and if it got to a 50x, that'd be freaking amazing, dude. Even if it got to a 10x, I'd be super excited. Right? Doesn't matter. One ETH is nearly 3K Canadian. Yeah. Why one ETH? Why not any from 0.001 to 100 ETH? I don't know. I think that they were just saying that they would grandfather in a wallet. That was kind of what we had Pure Wallet had a Twitter space. I helped co-host it back. What day was that? Tuesday, Wednesday? I can't remember what day it was. And they came out and they basically said that that's what they wanted to do. So I'm like, hey, you know what, dude? Like, that's cool. That's again, if Pure Wallet wants to come out and offer that, I mean, I've already bought over one ETH, so I'm already my wallet's already set and ready to rock and roll. Did you watch the interview about Zach Rector? I did not. Nah, I did not. Austin, if you could be any cereal, which one would you be? I'm really digging O's. They're called O's, dude. O's are fire, bro. Awesome. Is that 1 ETH for never paying fees written down for sure? They'd have to write it down. Yeah, I don't know if it's written down for sure. They'd have to probably put a tweet out there. But I mean, it'd be pretty simple. Even if you bought it with like a MetaMask wallet, let's just say you bought 1 ETH worth of Pure Wallet tokens in a MetaMask wallet. All you'd have to do is just mirror that wallet with Pure Wallet. So you'd like open up Pure Wallet, you'd mirror your MetaMask wallet. So you put your seed phrase and or your private network key into, like, you'd mirror your wallets. And then they would be able to track, then the wallet would be able to track that you made that purchase, and you'd get the 0 fees inside Pure Wallet. So if you made that transaction in MetaMask wallet, they would charge you the fees, right? But if you made that same transaction over in Pure Wallet, you get no fees. And so, yeah, they probably have to write that down. But I mean, that was discussed on the Twitter space. I mean, they should probably put it out on, if they're going to do it. Like I said, it was talked about, but I agree with you. It should probably be on their website. It should probably be out there on Twitter or something like that. But I was like, dude, sign me up for that. I trade all the time on wallets, on the swap side. Are you waiting for any new news? We're just talking about what the upcoming news right now. You have a lot of positive things out here. So as much as there's negative articles about XRP and just about the markets in general, there's actually a lot of there's some actually positive news this morning that was out here in the tabloids. And it says right here that Bollinger Bands give XRP a good chance for new all-time highs. So the one great thing here, I was looking at the charts this morning. So obviously you guys know of like the death crosses. Everyone talks about death crosses and all that kind of stuff, right? So on the day chart, when you go to the day chart and you look at like XRP here, let's just take the day chart. The death cross is when the 50 EMA crosses over the 200 EMA, right? And you can see there's a pretty big gap between the 50 and the 200 on the day chart over here. So we're sitting roughly around a 42 on the 50, and we're sitting roughly around 188 on the 200, right? So you can see that XRP is still the strongest chart in crypto right now. There's no questions asked about this. Just go look at this, right? Okay, so let's go look at Bitcoin. Well, Bitcoin's starting to come down, right? Bitcoin actually just crossed over the 100-day EMA. So the 50 has now crossed into some bearish territory by crossing the 200 EMA. We haven't actually crossed. You can go back and look. I mean, last time we crossed over was right here. But right when we crossed over this, we came down and almost touched the 200-day EMA, and we bounced back out of here. So we're on a trajectory right now to come down here to the 200 EMA, and we probably will get closer. I've always said it's like a magnet, right? The market gets closer and closer. You want these EMAs to get closer so that there could be a bounce off here. Last time that happened, you can see right here, boom, we got down where the 50-day EMA gets right down to the 200-day EMA, and we had liftoff, right? Boom, boom, boom. Then we came down, we touched it again right here. What did we have? We had liftoff. Then right now we're working our way back down. I hope that we come down and almost touch this 200-day EMA, which again is right around this 85 marker, which is the liquidation event for the short that just came in. And Bitcoin's actually going up right now while we're live on stream. But this will come down, and eventually this will come down. We'll almost touch this 200-day EMA and probably be right around somewhere in here, and hopefully we bounce up and make the new one. Ethereum, however, look at Ethereum, dude. Ethereum has actually hit a death cross here. This is why Ethereum's having a really hard time recovering, is because this has been a very, very bearish chart. I mean, we crossed over here, came down, boom, look at that. We actually went well below it before we bounced back. This is a really, really far decline now. We're coming down here. I don't know when we're going to actually recover Bitcoin. This is a steep haul. This is on the day chart too. Like this looks like a 1 hour chart, but this is really the day chart. And that's what's scary about Ethereum right now. If you guys don't know, Ethereum, there was an article that came out here. I got to find it. I don't know if I actually clicked on it. Where's it at? They changed their, so they came out and they changed their thoughts of, one of the institutions came out and said that, 5 years or last year, they came out and said that they see Ethereum hitting $10,000 for this bull's run, right? This bull run, we're going to see a $10,000 Ethereum. They're now saying we're going to see roughly a 4,000 Ethereum. So they've changed their total tune on where Ethereum's going to go. Right now, Ethereum's in trouble. Ethereum's in trouble right now, big time. And the reason why is you can see the death cross happened. It's on the day chart and it's falling dramatically. It's not falling like here it came down and it came down and recovered. That's what we're going to start seeing, this recovery here soon. Hopefully we start to see a recovery and a bounce back up and we can get back into some bullish sentiment. But right now it's hard time. HBAR has been quiet lately. Yeah, it has been. Definitely has been a little bit. I'm sorry I missed some of your comments here. Do you think we'll have an alt season? Yeah, I think I mean, I've already said that I think that we're in alt season. Yeah, you got to. So you got Steve. You got to put your. You got to move your. You got to move your ETH into your cold storage, and then you can move it from your cold storage into your offline. So that's the process of Pure Wallet. Right now, eventually, it's going to be you're going to be able to move it from your hot wallet to cold storage, or sorry, you're going to move it from hot wallet to offline directly. But right now, the process is you have to move it to cold storage, then you can move it to offline. Okay, that's the process. People lied and ETH died. Yeah, ETH has come down pretty hot, dude. So we can even go look, like, H bar again. Here's another one here. H bar is another good looking chart right here. Okay, this is coming down right now. The 50-day EMA is coming down to touch on the 100-day EMA, but it has nowhere near the 200-day EMA. So again, H bar is, to me, another bullish looking chart considering the trends of the market. So I'm excited about where H bar is at, just like I'm excited about where XRP is at. And again, XRP is the most bullish. I'm going to say this again, and I'll say it till I'm literally blue in the face. XRP is the most bullish. I'll make it big. Here, I'll make it big. Hold on. I'm going to say it to you. XRP is the most bullish chart in crypto right now. No questions asked. Just go look at the day chart. Go look at everything out here. Nothing is comparable to where XRP is at right now. Not even Bitcoin, dude. Go look at Bitcoin. Boom. We'll pull up Bitcoin. Bitcoin's already passed the 50 is already past the 100-day. It's moving its way down to the 200 right here, right? Ethereum, all these top cryptos right now are literally bleeding. XRP is holding strong. So there we have it. I've said it to you guys. You guys saw it. Mark it, clip it, whatever you want to say. All the Bitcoin maxis can cry about it, but here we are. Here we are. Still will remain the most bullish in crypto. Well, Oz is in my living room. That's funny, dude. Just bought 1,400. Nice, dude. I believe Sui can do most of what ETH does, just faster. Sui's a great block to do. Speaking of Sui, dude, you can actually see right here that big announcements actually came out here. Canary Capital just filed for a Sui ETF, which is probably why Sui is actually doing pretty good today. Up almost 9.71% over the last 7 days. Up about 3.68 over the last 24 hours. But Sui is another one of those. I've always said, dude, I got it at $1.50. I think it's something I will probably continue to add to my bag. Now to know that this is a blockchain that is fast, that a lot of people like. It can actually take out probably some of what Ethereum is doing. And the good part about it is that it's an up and coming blockchain that a lot of people like. Now we have this ETF discussion being had, and I think it's a very, very good discussion to be had, honestly. I mean, we talk about just the supply mixed with where everything is at. The supply is probably the only question mark here, is if they're going to add more to supply. Right now, the max supply is around 10 billion with a circulating supply of about 3 billion. The question is are they going to be adding more supply to this or not? If they do, it's obviously going to dilute the price. So that's my biggest question with Sui. It has only been my question with Sui. But again, very, very good project. And as you guys know, I mean, it is nice to sort of come out and see what they did say about it being an ETF. I mean, that's insane. I mean, it just a brand new crypto like this. When I say brand new, it's been out for what, a year, and already getting a spot ETF is pretty badass. So you forgot to say not a financial. I'm not saying I'm just saying it's the most bullish chart in crypto. Austin singing the XRP praise. No, sorry if I missed anyone. Wasn't on the chat when talking to TurboTax. No, you're good, Tran. What's up, bud? Irish Tiger, thanks so much for gifting 5 memberships to the A team. If Irish Tiger gifted you a membership, please say thank you. And happy St. Patrick's Day to you. Obviously, if it's Irish Tiger, I'm sure you're Irish. So happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone here. Hope you're all wearing your green today. I am not. I'm wearing my black, so kind of screwed, but it is what it is. So again, thank you so much. If Irish Tiger gifted you a membership, please say thank you. And hey, I appreciate that so much, man, for adding to the A team here. Oh, right there. The Frostman got it. Do you like Fetch? Yeah, dude, I think it's a good one. I don't have anything invested in it, but I definitely think it's good crypto. So any news today or whatever, why are the markets green? I think that I think that the markets I think that we're setting ourselves up for a good FOMC. I think we have good economic projections coming out on Wednesday. Just my opinion. Like I said, we get our own little feelings here, but the markets have corrected themselves pretty substantially over the last couple weeks here. Let me, I got something opened up here. It's obviously making me glitch. But really what I was saying is that the markets have been down. We've had this massive correction coming. I think a lot of us have anticipating this correct. We didn't anticipate it. Some people didn't anticipate it. But the correction has to work its way back up. And I think it starts on Wednesday. And we're starting to see that right now with the markets being the way they are. You can see right now markets are bouncing back today. It says right here the benchmark tries to continue to come back from a correction. We do know that there was a massive correction out there. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But I'm very, very bullish on this week. That's just me personally. I bought 2 Ethereum around 1950. Should I let them go and buy more XRP? Your thoughts? Yeah, it's tough to say, man. You bought around 1950, so you'd actually sell at a loss right now. I would probably. I mean, dude, this is probably a pretty good price. You can see right here. I mean, we fell pretty far. I mean, XRP down at 1700 was like literally. I mean, you were buying this back in 2023. You could have bought it back here, and some of these back here and right through this bear market. This is accumulation. This was accumulation Ethereum levels right now. So I just want to throw it out there. This is accumulation Ethereum levels. You are at an accumulation Ethereum level right now. Even back in the bear market of 2022 and 2023, this was accumulation period, and you're at the top of this accumulation period. So, it's tough to say, dude. I mean, to each your own on this. And a 1700 to 1900 Ethereum is, I mean, if you believe in Ethereum, dude, I mean, it's up to you. But I'm holding my Ethereum. You guys know it's my second largest bag. So, how do you buy Ethereum on Pure Wallet to purchase the Pure Token presale? Well, you could actually go and connect if you want to, CycleClaw. You can actually go inside the Pure Wallet right now. There's a transact in there. You can go to the DApp section of it or explore. You can actually connect your bank account. You could use a credit card. You could do whatever. You could actually buy Ethereum on the Pure Wallet. And in that same DApp, you can actually go over to the Pure Wallet token, or you can go into the Pure Wallet app itself right there, and you can actually connect your Pure Wallet and pay inside the Pure Wallet with by connecting to the website inside the Pure Wallet. It's all on there. The DApp's on there. You can do it all inside the Pure Wallet now. The new update that just came out allows everything like that to happen. So that's super cool. Thought Pal spoke today. No, he speaks on Wednesday, dude. He speaks on Wednesday. He'll around 11:30 on Wednesday. He'll come out and speak. So there'll be an FOMC meeting, and it's going to be big because it's going to be an economic projection, right? So they're going to give projections over the next quarter of for over the next quarter, basically. So it's going to be a big day. I mean, this is a big week, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. Biggest week we've had probably this year. Biggest week we've had in a long time. So I know a lot of people out there say biggest week, biggest day, biggest week, biggest day, but this really, really is. I mean, with the turmoil that we've had in the markets, with the corrections that we've had, the tariff talks, all that stuff, this really is a big one. Did Pure Wallet get dark mode yet? No, I don't think they got dark mode yet. Yeah, I submitted for the Beast Game Season 2. Really, dude? I'll get the show. I'll be representing A-Team and XRP. You should register. Oh, dude, that's pretty badass, dude. The Beast Games. I gotta look that up. What the hell is the Beast Games, dude? Is that what is that? I don't even know what that is. Will you be able to make BTC offline transactions? Hopefully here soon, dude. We're definitely going to try to have it out. Way before the Bitcoin conference, right? The whole goal for the Bitcoin conference is to be able to send your Bitcoin offline and not get charged any gas fees and it be seamless. That's the selling point of the whole Pure Wallet. Into people with Bitcoin. I mean, because as you guys know, Bitcoin is super slow, it's super expensive, and it moves like molasses. So what do? You make a tool to where people who own Bitcoin and want to transfer Bitcoin and move Bitcoin have an easy way to do that. It costs zero, has zero fees, and moves super, super fast. So that's the selling point for the Bitcoin conference with the Pure Wallet. So anyone new here? Yeah, Pure Wallet definitely got in with the Bitcoin conference coming up here, so I'm super excited for that. I tried buying pre-sale coin in the wallet, and it redirects to another site. Did you, Travis? You got to go into the wallet. I could probably, I might have to get my other phone and share it with you guys. Maybe I'll come on later today. And talk to you guys about Pure Wallet, share my wallet, share the updates with you guys today. Maybe I'll do that at like 1 o'clock again today, or somewhere around that time frame to share the wallet with you guys. Because there are some updates up here and sort of share how it works. So maybe I'll do a separate video on that so people aren't bogged down. So again, XRP bullish. So right here, XRP is hoping to push back to 335 target. But some analysts are warning a $2 breakdown here. So I was looking at this right here. I get where they're coming through with the EMAs here, the 50 and the 100 day, and they're saying that the trading at 234, and they're basically saying that there could be a downward risk here based off of what we talked about here. I honestly, dude, it's going to be hard for me to be bearish on this chart right here. I know there's a lot of bearish people out there. A lot of analysts are trying to say this is going to go down, but when I look at this, I'm more bullish than bearish. But some people are saying that the downside risk of XRP based on his analysis in latest tweets, the price action highlights another head and shoulder pattern in the daily thing here. He says that his spotlight, the $2 support holding is crucial. So anything below $2 would mark a downtrend in XRP. Anything above $2 is very, very bullish. It says, although that is kind of where the psychological level is at $2, they do believe that we're going to go back up almost 23.6% from where we're at today and get back up to, be a 40% increase to about 335 for the price target. So, if we got back to a 335, dude, from where we're at, yeah, that'd be about 40%. I think it's about a 3. Dude, I'm trying just to get above $3 again, which would be about 27%. They're saying 335 would put you roughly about 42% from where we're at right now. Dude, that'd be such a great investment. Hope we finally have a good week. We very well could, dude. Even Chainlink dropped way below when I purchased it. Was $11. It was doing so good, but maybe I should purchase some more tokens. Yeah, dude, Chainlink has been another. Chainlink has been. This came down to $11 and what was it, $11.80 some odd cents. Even right there, if you were able to buy that at that price, you're up like almost 12%, 17%. Dude, that's crazy. Look at all the fair value gaps that's left, dude. If you go back and look at where we're at. We did fall down to the $6 levels here. We busted out here in 2024, came back down. If you want to look back on the weeklies on where this is at, Chainlink is actually a very bullish chart on a weekly chart. This is actually very bullish on a weekly chart right here. You could pull a fib on this weekly chart here and it'll tell you where to buy, right? When in doubt, zoom out. The bottom was down here. We came up, we created a high, we created a new low, we created a new high, and hopefully this is a new low to be able to create a new high. So again, when you're looking at these things, pull back on a weekly chart here and see where we're at. We're actually on a climb. Yes, that was back in 2023, but we still are in a bullish climb. This actually, you start down here, you pull your trend line from down here to up here. It's actually a bullish trend. Again, you can look at however you want to look at, but anyone in their right mind could look at Chainlink right now and say that that's actually bullish chart, right? This didn't create a new low. It didn't come down here and create a new low down here to $8. It didn't come down here and create almost a new low at $10. It's sitting here around $14 right now. We're right here at $14, and we're building back out of this. Well, again, Chainlink actually looks pretty damn solid when you want to look at it from this is accumulation phase during the bull market or the bearish market right here, the bear market. Look, we sat here from basically May of 2022 all the way until October of 2023 before we bounced back out. So everyone that accumulated right here has made out significantly on these prices. So, you know what I mean? Chainlink's at a good spot. I don't know. Anyone questioning that is kind of crazy. Let's take a look at HBAR, right? HBAR came up, right? Came back down here. It was falling down. Now this is actually, again, you could say that this is the correction that's needed to be able to create a new height up here. Let's take XRP. Again, the weekly chart, this one's a little bit harder because obviously it's been weighed down by the by everything else. But again, hasn't created a new low, still trading sideways. This is a bull on a weekly bull flag. You talk about a bull flag. Look at that, dude. It's created a nice little bull flag on a weekly, dude. You got your pull, you got your flag, right? Right. We're talking about the channels coming down here. Where you draw your trend line, you got a flag right here. So when you're talking about a weekly chart, this thing is actually pretty good. It filled up the fair value gap here around around 181. I don't know what else to say. I really don't know what else to say to anyone here. Just hit the like button. If I bought, you should sell my ADA bag. I bought a $3 XRP Austin. Should I be worried? I think a lot of people bought at $3, dude. You're not the only one. I think a majority of people, you just got to work your way into your position, dude. Elite. Would that sell you on the Pure Wallet token if they got a dark mode? You're like, I'm getting the Pure Wallet token just because they put a dark mode in. Dark mode is nice. Austin, your question from my earlier games. Oh, the Mr. Beast show. Oh, yeah. Mr. Beast show. Did you? Okay. I should try out for that. Get my ass kicked probably. I know I can Google, but can you please explain a swing trade? Yeah, the whole goal with the swing trade is you want to try to find an area on the map or on the map on your chart here where you find good entry points, and then like right here, this is last week. I mean, this is a really good entry point at $1.88. I mean, we can go. Let's go back to the day chart here. Day charts seem to be easier. So you try to find areas on here, and again, I trade with the Fibonacci. So we're actually in a buy zone. I mean, this technically anywhere from the 382 to the 618 right here is technically basically a deep dip, right? Where we are down into like a deep decline territory. And right here, this is like a perfect level right here of what I call, and this is an old map. I mean, you can do this on a new one right here. You could pull any fib you want. Again, this is just me. You can do it on a 4-hour chart here. You're trying to just find entry points and be in there anywhere from 1 day. You can be in there from 1 day. You can be in there for a week, right? It's up to you to decide. You find the areas and then wait for there to be a fallback on it, right? So here we'll draw a fib. Oops, it's not fib. So we'll say, okay, this is the bottom that we found here. God, I hate this new. I don't know what happened here, but it's super fucking annoying. Freaking annoying, sorry. So you can see right here, I mean, you can pull off of this and say, okay, well, here's where we're at. So when it dips down here into the 382 level is actually a good level, right? And again, I probably would go a little bit further. I don't know if I'd do that close. I'd probably go somewhere like over here and over here. That's probably where I would go. Go from the previous low over here on February 2nd to the high over here of March 2nd. And then find your area. So you're still within a really good area of buy, right? I mean, technically, based off the fib right here, you're in buy zones. And you can see right here, $2 being the lowest. Now we're in we had a nice little rally. Now you're looking for a retracement. Again, 225 is kind of like where my retracement levels have been. And then you bounce back up, right? So that's kind of where we're at. And then you want to be in there. You want to make anywhere from, I don't know, 3% to 10%, depending on where you're at. It's really up to you, but you try to stay in there no longer than a week. H bar's down. I don't think H bar's down that much. I mean, we've had to work our way into positions, but I mean, we've all worked our way out. DCA your way in. Yeah, big time. You might have a chance for a hit above $3 and then sell. Yeah, there'll be a lot of sell pressure. Yeah, once there's going to be a market rally, there's going to be some sell-offs. People are going to be trying to get out of the positions that they've worked themselves into for sure. Working hard to turn videos off while customer's house. Did anyone have anything to say about the patent filed by Ripple? No, I don't. I'd look that up. Jimmy, what's up, dude? I'm serious. If I left Pure Wallet alone because Shaman Wallet had dark mode, that's actually pretty funny. I will not waste money on those meme coins. To each their own. I'm looking for serious. Yeah. Meme coins can be a little rough, right? Won't Wednesday be a sell the news event? It'll be interesting. I don't know if they raise rate. If they do a rate cut, I guarantee you it'd probably be different than that. But we haven't had that many rate cuts to really go off of. With all the good news, I don't know why anyone is scared. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, long term scope, dude. Got to go. All right, Big B, take it easy, buddy. Appreciate you being here, man. Appreciate you being here. Let's see here. But I'm probably gonna hop off too. It's 11 o'clock. I got some things to do this morning. I've been on here for an hour talking about basically anything and everything. I think I'm gonna come back on later this afternoon. I'll talk to you guys more about the Pure Wallet. We could dig more into it. We can talk more about whatever. But I'll definitely probably be coming on later this afternoon, and we'll go from there. Yeah, sorry about the potty mouth, dude. That was my bad. But that's kind of where we're at, dude. I feel pretty good today. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I feel really good today. It's nice to see the markets have a comeback here. We're in the green. Even over the last hour, or I know we're going into a new hour here, but over the last hour or two, even the last 24 hours, it hasn't been too bad. It's been kind of flat, but we are back into the green just slightly. and we'll continue to build out of this. So it's good to see that the stock market's working its way back up as well. Big week coming up here. I'm probably going to continue to talk about that, stress about that all week. So with all that, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And with all said, we're out. Peace out, everyone.